The IEN has been undertaking surveys and research projects for as long as it's existed, so pretty much since the end of 2021. We did one initial piece of survey work with a focus group of creators at the end of 2021, and then our next large piece of survey work was after our first event, which was the Live Immersive Experiences Summit in May 2022. Off the back of that, we started to really get some data to show us the kinds of challenges that creators and makers were finding in the industry. And that really helped us to start to hone the mission statement of the IEN. One of the things that came out of that was actually the desire to do more research and find even more quantitative and qualitative answers to be able to really tangibly help the people that we wanted to support, our community.
And that aligns with research agendas as well, because research needs to have originality and innovation at the heart of it, even if it's impact and engagement work. And so actually what we were finding is, although there's lots of cultural data, that cultural data is not specific about the immersive experience kind of creative communities. And so we're trying to build a body of big data that can tell us the nature and the scope of what the sector looks like, but also start to give us evidence to affect change and to support the communities. And also then eventually, which is our kind of end goal, is to advocate and provide resources that are useful for those communities as well. So at the University of Birmingham, they were given a large pot of money by the ESRC, which is called an Impact Acceleration Account. And those large pots of money last for 5 years, and then they're up to the institution to distribute to people within the institution who are doing impact and engagement work. And so there is a competitive process of applying for that. And the pot is for impact and engagement work, so people who are working with industry, people who are working with the public or other organisations. And so as an academic at the University of Birmingham, I was able to apply and access that funding with the Immersive Experience Network as my central creative cultural industries partner.
It's obviously a massive thing for the IEN to be able to access funding like that through institutions, especially because a big part of the mission of IEN are these sort of providing resources and also creating educational content as well. And a massive part of that is doing these sorts of research projects with academic institutions as well as with other industry partners.
And that's one of the really great things actually about being at the University of Birmingham and being a full-time member of staff there and a full-time researcher. I'm able to sort of take advantage of the situation that I'm in and access different modes of funding and different types of funding to facilitate some of the work that we're doing with the Immersive Experience Network, because it is all about data. At the heart of everything that we do, we're working from evidence, we're working from the comments, the feedback of the sector, and that means that we need to collate that evidence and collate that market research in order to make some of the decisions that we've been making.